Durham will shoot at the gift line. His free throw. Good.
He may be the most valuable player in this tournament, Al. He's had 9 points in this second half. He's had 3 games that are unbelievable.
Durham, second of 2. In the air. Rolls around and in. Good. With the score. 57-52. A long pass. Doherty's bunny is up and in. It counts 57-54. Georgia Tech wins the 1985 ACC tournament, the 32nd annual.
Clock ticking away with 7 seconds. Georgia Tech is not going to run a play. 4 seconds. The crowd roaring and counting them off.
And I think Bobby Ross just got his bath, Al. He's walking around as if he's very, very cold.
There's the end of the ball game. Final score on the Atlanta Journal-Constitution scoreboard. Georgia Tech 42, Wake Forest 7. As Georgia Tech cops the 1990 ACC championship, undefeated in championship play. They had 1 tie against North Carolina. So the Jackets' record for the Figure Filberts, 9 wins, no setbacks, 1 tie.
There's still 16.3 to go. That's a long time in the game of basketball, so we got to stay focused on the business at hand.
All right, the first of 2 for the young freshman is up and good. Martise Moore with point number 9. Georgia Tech leading by 4, 76-72. The second bombshell of the season in the making, but this is the big one. Duke was number 1. Carolina number 1. Free throw. Moore is good. Martise Moore in double figures, 10. Georgia Tech 77-72. The ball is in the front court. Donald Williams. Williams gets doubled up straight away. Calabria looking for Williams. Williams, desperation 3 with 5 seconds. No good. Montross back out for Williams. Goes up with another 3. Gonna be no good. 2-1. There's the shot at the buzzer. It's a 3-point. But the Yellow Jackets have won the 1993 ACC Basketball Tournament Championship before a sellout crowd of 23,532. They are mobbing their coach, Bobby Crimmins. Pandemonium here at the Charlotte Coliseum.
4 seconds on the clock. Ricky Moore behind the quarterback on the count. Back to pass, Mike Shula. Looking, he's going to throw long. There's the end of the ball game. Almost intercepted by Travis. Incomplete forward pass. Georgia Tech upsets Alabama. Bill Curry with 2 wins over Alabama in 5 years. Tech in a bombshell.
It's 3rd down and 5 from just outside the 20-yard line, about 5.5. But Monjay will go back out there. 37-yard field goal. Tied up at 48. The young man who told the story this week about growing up wanting to be a Georgia fan, didn't get recruited by the Bulldogs, now has a chance to beat them. 38-yard field goal. Godsey to hold, Alex Tedderton to snap. Snap, spot, block. And it is knocked down. Godsey's got it. George Godsey stretches to the 20-yard line. Georgia blocked it.
My goodness, what else is going to happen? You think Santa Claus is going to throw it down and out?
First overtime is in the books. Wait a second. It's 4th down. Tech recovered the block. Kim?
That's why they kicked it on 3rd down. At the 21, they're going to kick it again. Monjay from the other hash spot. Kick is away, and it is good! 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 Woo! Georgia Tech has beaten Georgia 51-48. Wes, hadn't seen one like this ever.
Luke Monjay
Pass into Anderson. Anderson is fouled that time by Lewis, and Anderson goes back at the gift lane for the 1-and-1 with 6 seconds remaining on the clock in the Thriller. 93 Tech, 91 Minnesota. Bobby Crimmins after 6 straight trips to the NCAA, trying to make it to the Final Four in Denver.
Well, pressure time now for the freshman from Rego Park, New York, as Dennis Scott comes over to talk with Bobby Crimmins, setting up the defense. 6 seconds, still plenty of time, as Minnesota will try to get off the three-pointer should they trail. Kenny can try to put it away here with the 1-and-1 for Georgia Tech.
All right, let's watch Kenny Anderson at the gift lane. The left-hander set for the 1-and-1. Tech by 2, 6 seconds. Anderson, free throws in the air. In and out of there, rebounded by Minnesota. Pass into the corner. Driving down court. Goes Lynch. Lynch out of the corner. Long one. There's the horn sounding. There's the end of the ball game. Georgia Tech hits the Final Four. Georgia Tech 93. Minnesota 91. And for Bobby Crimmins and his Yellow Jackets, it's a happy day. As all on the floor, Kenny Anderson has been hoisted on by his teammate. Scott had 40. His roommate Anderson had 30. And Oliver, the other member of the Big Three, had 19. So it was Georgia Tech 93, Minnesota 91.
Everybody on their feet. 52 seconds left. Hamilton gives it to Wiley. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Oh, brother!
It's all come down to this. 11 seconds to go. Maryland will have the basketball, and they trail by 1. 64-63. Tech in front. Holbert's in the lineup for Maryland, a good shooter. And you got to cover up Pittman indoors.
All right. Holbert will pass in to Morley. 11 seconds on the clock. Tech by 1. Pass into Morley. 10 seconds. To Atkins. Atkins to Holbert. To Atkins. Atkins down the paint. Pumps a 10-foot jumper. No good. Rebounded by Atkins. Atkins' shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Goza. There's the ball game. Georgia Tech upsets Maryland. 64-63. Georgia Tech upsets Maryland. 64-63 in a bombshell.
You might see a lob inside the lane by Tech to Forrest or someone that for the easy shot right here. It's plenty of time to get a shot off. That's the key. No fouls. No fouls.
John Barry will be the trigger man. Mackey is right of the box. Matt Geiger is left. The alley-oop. Forrest, a jumper. Yes! Good! It's good! It's good! Yes! Yes! And the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets snap a 4-game ACC losing streak. And the final score here at Cole Fieldhouse in College Park, Maryland, before a stunned crowd. It is number 20, Georgia Tech 67, the Maryland Terrapins 65. Again, John Barry with a look-away lob pass right into the lane to James Forrest, and the freshman put it in, and Bernie McGregor, no doubt, for the 3rd consecutive game, James Forrest has to be our Texaco star of the game.
Give it. The eye, a wing back to the right is Jeff the Jet Kiesler. Georgia to front 6. Linebackers in close. In motion, Kiesler to the left. Here's a pitch out to Levette. Levette at the 25. Levette at the 30. Has the first down. 35. The 40. 45. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at 35. He's at the 20. He's at the 5. He's touchdown, Georgia Tech. Traveling Robert Levette goes 73 yards as he electrifies the crowd for a touchdown. Go back set. Slot to the left is Darrell Wise as they split the left end. Georgia with a 6 front. In motion to the left is rambling Robert Levette. As a handoff this time to Dewberry. Dewberry's going to go for touchdown. Dewberry picks the handoff, went up the middle. What a hole is up the middle. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. 26-yard run. They split the right end. Slot goes right. Tech on a 2nd down 11 play. Sean Jones rolling right to pass. Looking. Throwing. The man is there. Complete to Rodriguez at the 40. He's going to go all the way, brother and sister, for a touchdown. Rodriguez scores for Georgia Tech. Tech's going to have to hurry. They huddle. 1:09 on the clock. Tech trails. 14-10. Tech at the Carolina 30-yard line. 3rd down and 11 to go. Pro sets it up by quarterback Sean Jones. Jones back to pass. Looking. Running. He's at the 30. Jones 25. He's at the 20. 15. 10. 5. Jones scores for Georgia. Oh! Jones went 30 yards. Sensational right up the middle. Touchdown Georgia Tech with 51 seconds. Kim?
beautiful play by a great athlete. That's when you have an athlete at quarterback. He can make the play for you when he has to make it. And he made it that time. It almost looked like a busted play.
Two wide receivers, and in motion, Rodriguez to the left. Back to pass, Sean Jones looking. Starts to run. Jones at the 25. Jones at the 20. Jones at the 15. Jones at the 10. Jones at the 5. Jones scores for Georgia Tech. Brilliant run by Sean Jones. Big play, Sean Jones, Kim. All right, they'll give the ball to Geiger with 2 2/10 seconds remaining in the ball game. 78-76 Southern Cal. Geiger will pass in for the Jackets. Geiger throwing a pass to John Berry. Berry lost the ball, knocked out of his hands, out of bounds, and we've got 8/10 of a second. 8/10 of a second. And Bobby doesn't like the clock because the pass was into Berry, and the shot went from 2.2 to 8/10 of a second. And it doesn't start until the ball touches the player. Boy, George Raveling is really on the official. And, well, we could use a technical here. All right, it'll be passed in with 8/10 of a second. Passed in. There's a shot. Long one. Good! Three-pointer by James Forrest. Brother and sister, Tech wins 79-78. A three-pointer by James Forrest. A tremendous. They pulled them out this year one time after another. And Georgia Tech is on their way to Kansas City. The out-of-bounds play was set up. They found Forrest in the three-point lane. The ball was passed to Forrest, and he's done it before for Georgia Tech. This young freshman really hit one as he threaded a needle on a 25-footer. 79-78. Tech's on their way, brother and sister, to Kansas City.
Chambers is 1 of 2 today. 11 of 19 in his career. He's kicked a career best 49 yards. That 1 of 2 today, Kim, makes him 26 of 39 in his career. One of the best kickers in Tech history. And Brad is from not far from here, from Toccoa. And he's got a chance to be remembered forever, Kim.
Yeah, it'd be a big one, Wes. Tech makes it. It'd break the 7-year drought, as Georgia referred to Tech's 7-year drought. And if he misses it, he'll be remembered for that one, too, as well. But Tech has got him in position here. The ball is right where he wants it, a little left of center on the left hash. 5 seconds soon as they snap it. This should be the last play.
Brett Baskin will hold. Ross Mitchell to snap. Snap, spot, kick is away, and it is good! With 2 seconds left, Georgia Tech has taken the lead on Georgia, 21-19. And I want to tell you what, it was cut like a prime rib, right down the middle. Whoa! Ball spotted to the Tech 35. Corey Phillips and Georgia trying to go the fast break offense here. 4-man front for Tech with 4 receivers. Here's Phillips looking to throw. Batted in the air. Intercepted Dale Smith. And he's coming back down the near sideline. Smith's off to the races. He may score. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. If it stands, it's 70 yards. And it is.
Oh,
Dale
my.
Smith picks off the deflection and takes it to the house.
Oh, my.
Tech has the usual starting 5. Price, Sally, Hammonds, Farrell, and Dalrymple. Dalrymple, let's see whether he goes to the ball handler. He will. They'll try to guard Gatlin on the inbounds pass. 5 seconds on the clock. 62-62. Gatlin will be the trigger man midcourt. Gatlin will pass in. Passing it, intercepted by Farrell. Farrell, big one, and Georgia Tech leads Maryland 64-62 with 1 second.
1 second left.
Dwayne Farrell intercepted.
There's a foul,
the pass, and Farrell goes to the gift line. Hey, a Maryland boy against Maryland.
You know, Farrell's done that twice this year. On an inbounds play, anticipate the action and go all the way. There's a foul called on the play, though, and they've got a chance to really ice it with 1 second.
All right, let's watch Dwayne Farrell. Let's see if he can can the three-pointer. 17 foul against Maryland, 64-62. Farrell's free throw. Rolls around, no good. And there's the end of the ball game with the final score. Georgia Tech, 64. Maryland, 62. Sixth straight for the Jackets over Maryland. For Bobby Crimmins, 11-2 against Maryland. Tech 25-5.
And on 4th and 16, the Bulldogs will punt it away with Dax Langley, the junior from Conyers. Langley, 11th in the SEC at 39-4. He'll kick away to Nathan Perryman, the senior from Columbia, who's 6th in the ACC at 9.1 a return. And here is where, if Tech is going to get an advantage, Kim, it might come in special teams today. Langley punting away. Jackets put some good pressure on, but Langley booms one. Perryman from the 28-yard line has a seam. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Georgia Tech! 72 yards!
Seconds on the clock. Virginia still has 2 timeouts remaining, Kim. Will they call another one?
I don't know, Al, but this has really been an exciting finish here. Tech took the kickoff, minute 47 to go, and it comes down to this, 4 seconds to go in the game.
Holding a big Weaver. It'll be a 33-yard effort on the part of Scott Sisson. Both lines set, poised. 4 seconds. 21-21 ball game. Let's watch Scott Sisson. Snap, touch, kick by Scott Sisson. It is high enough. It is good. Scott Sisson ends the ball game with a heroic ball game, 24-21. Scott Sisson wins again. He beat Virginia last year with 7 seconds, no seconds on the clock. And Scott Sisson, the kid out of Marietta, Georgia, the junior, really comes through. Kim King, the youngster, has ice.
All right, they're going to go for the 2, which means they put the ball back at the 3. The ball is in the middle of the field at the 3-yard line. Georgia Tech breaks the huddle. The game on the line here with 14 seconds left to go. 17-16 Stanford. Double flanker. One back offense, Jimmy Lincoln. Sean Jones, the quarterback. What's he going to do? He will take the snap. Rolls to the right. Pitches it out to Lincoln. Lincoln to the 5. Lincoln got it. 2 points. And Georgia Tech leads